将暗场喽。另外呢，也请场边的电视台摄影记者移动至媒体室，谢谢。 好，再次提醒现场雄青赶快入座，我们即将按场喽。也请场上的球员停止赛前练习，谢谢。舞台上时间多晚都不管，跟你们一起流汗，衣服湿了怎么办？出给我看一看，哈哈，别紧张，我只是在玩，今晚不会跟你说晚安。 Oh yeah, Mama, just kill the man. Put a gun against his head. Pull my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life has just begun, but now I'm gonna throw it all away. Really matter， 各位点掌声好吗？谢谢。It's too late, my time has come. Since she was down my spine, but he's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I see a silhouette walk to a man. Scaramouche, we'll do the fandango. Such a water lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, Figaro. Just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Sparing his life from this modern society. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, oh, will you not let me go? Let it go. Bismillah, will you not let me go? Let it go. Bismillah, will you not let me go? Will you let me go? Will you let me go? Let me go. Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Yeah, someone was a terrible sign for me. Oh Nothing really matters to me.再次尖叫声给我们的 Roxy Band。Alright， 欢迎现场雄青们再次来到我们的凤山体育馆参加本日的赛事。今天呢是我们的 Let's Go 肯拼的主题周，相信球迷朋友呢，雄青们如果有看到昨天我们钢铁人队的表现，相当的符合我们本周的主题周的精神哦，就是肯拼。睽违了1个月之后呢，再次回到主场。 期待雄青们一样跟我们保持热情，全心的帮我们的高雄钢铁人加油！你们说好不好？如果你们的折扇已经拿到手上，已经折好的话，现在用你的折扇发出一点高雄最大声的噪音，非常的好。面对低谷呢，钢铁人一直都是用不服输的努力以及锲而不舍的精神。 希望这份精神呢，可以传递给我们的球迷朋友，也希望热情的雄青们呢，一起为我们的场上球员全心的加油，好吗？接下来呢，要借现场雄青们的所有的掌声还有尖叫声，欢迎我们最有活力的钢铁人啦啦队——钢铁女神雅典娜，掌声加尖叫！
Bum bum, I'm a shaky bum bum. When I bring it back, got a candy yum yum. Yeah, my booty bum bum like a bubble gum gum. Itty bitty bum, you better watch bum bum bum. 4E. Bum 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 bum. 4E. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, bam bam bam.
You know you go broke trying to handle me. Take it from someone who know how to handle me. I'ma need that real grown kind of energy. Do you know, do you know? Cause you're dealing with a lot of competition. You're gonna have to do a lot of ass kissing. You know I got someone with the time to listen. Tell me boy, do you know, do you know? Do it every night. Show me a good time. You can do, I let you. This right here, your taste. Learn it from the best. Is what you gotta do. Treat me like a treat me exceptional, you know.
一次尖叫声给钢铁女神雅典娜，感谢他们。目前钢铁女神雅典娜也有在甄选练习生，所以有兴趣的雄青可以上到我们的钢铁人社群看看。好的，接下来本场赛事呢，将由高雄17直播钢铁人在自家主场迎战前来挑战的新竹街口工程师。现在为各位介绍客队球员名单。背号2号江广谦， 背号3号泰勒，背号4号高国豪，背号5号宋宇轩，背号7号曾国玉，背号8号朱云豪，背号9号田浩，背号11号肖顺义，背号12号李佳瑞，背号23号吕启敏，背号24号郭少杰，背号31号 William Atino 阿提诺，总经理胡永志，总教练林冠伦，助理教练沈星汉、陈哲宇、Sean、黄胜富，影像分析师于敬伦，防护员黄建元、欧博宏。谢谢亲爱的雄青，你们是钢铁人不断努力的动力。让我们欢迎高雄一期直播钢铁人球员进场。首先出场的是高雄钢铁人吉祥物 ，Number 65， 背号65号艾恩。第一位，背号2号 ，Number 2， 黑色闪电嘻哈小跑车后侧部投进 ，J West 张杰伟。背号8号，赛季中不断进化的少年郎，哈黑射手王绿翔。背号10号，雄青们最爱的人气王，技巧身材兼具，钢铁坦克王柏志。背号11号，劲爆体能，钢铁小飞侠，黑哥，准备好你的血，林君豪。背号18号，中距离好手感，钢铁禁区支柱，大港回归，林志伟。背号20号，松山铁壁出品，捍卫钢铁禁区最悍的钢铁巨塔孙思尧。背号23号，拼，很拼，很肯拼，拼至掌门人，钢铁战斧蓝少福。背号77号，野兽派防守，人来疯射手张博伟。接下来为各位介绍先发5人名单。背号0号 ，Number 0， 进攻万花筒，帽子用放的是种 style， 高雄 Swaggy Femi 田明。背号55号 Number 55， 球技颜值兼备，乌克兰国家巨神兵 Slava 克拉索夫。背号14号，奇袭对位，肉搏式贴身防守，网帅 No Filter 邱国章。背号4号，钢铁人最临危不乱，你永远猜不透的冷面杀手，大满贯新人王陈佑文。最后一位，背号13号 Number 13， 牺牲奉献为球队付出，球队的精神领袖 Captain 陆吕胜如。总经理高景言，篮球事务营运长兼总教练郑志龙，助理教练韩义平、洪启超、李婉如。个人技巧教练兼球队翻译林冠军，助理体能教练陈胜全，影像分析师陈嘉轩，防护员黄玉静、包俊兴。Yo Jay, you ready?
1, 2, 3, Steelers!
现在把场上时间交给双方球员进行赛前热身。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. It's game day here in the southern port city. The Hsinchu Lioneers have traveled down and are taking on the Kaohsiung 1-7 Live Steelers. Once again, it is Ryan Chen on the play-by-play today, joined with a new partner.
Hello, my name is P.LEAGUE. Yeah, excited to be here today to witness a good game against Lioneers and Steelers.
After last night's results, the Braves dropped down to the same record on the season as the Pilots at 15-10 with the head-to-head advantage so far. The Steelers win, keeps their elimination number at 11, seeking to surpass two teams ahead of them for the fourth and final playoff spot in the Plus League's third season. The Lioneers have dropped into the 5th place in their recent stumbles, but now with kind of a new look themselves, we'll get to introduce a new import. We'll see how that goes, trying to break a losing streak on their end. It's Wang Xinkai and Yang Zhenlei on the Mandarin broadcast. 前面朋友们，你找到了 P.LEAGUE 的英文转播，要看信凯跟杨振雷的讲评，当然就按照中文的连接。谢谢您的收看，记得我们的转播都要按赞。Lioneers, as mentioned, on a 7-game losing streak, which is the team high in their 3 seasons. And the team with the longest losing record is the Steelers from the 2nd season, 8 losses in a row, and looking to shake that off. The biggest thing for the Lioneers is their performance in the 4th quarter in particularly. They're on that right-hand column, 19 points in the 4th, but their shooting percentage goes down to 35%, especially the 3-pointers will dry up, while they're allowing their opponents almost 27 points per game in the 4th quarter. It's kind of a little bit of callback to the Lioneers' very first season in the League, where executing down the stretch in the 4th quarter has been a very big deal. Well, they're going to be starting Tian Hao and Oscar Gogolhal starting the backcourt, but Jeremy Tyler, the other Jeremy that you might have been expecting, will be making his League debut. And we spoke to him in the pregame about playing for the first time in Taiwan and what to expect.
I've watched a lot of games before I came. A lot of the players, a few of the players in the league has been my players around the world in China. So I'm familiar with the league. I'm familiar with the style of play. So I thought I was really prepared. So yeah. Well, the way I approached it was, you know, understanding my players and understanding my teammates and seeing what their strengths are, and seeing, you know, allowing them to play in their strengths and to play and to do what they do best, and just kind of studying the team. I just kind of can see like what I can do to help. So I'm just kind of bring that inside presence, that rim protection, the rebounding, and the energy. So that's what we need, and that's what I'm gonna bring.
Jeremy Tyler is 210 centimeters, listed at center from San Diego. Paul, what do you have on the Jeremy Tyler scouting report?
Yeah, it's pretty neat. He actually skipped senior year of high school to travel overseas to play in an Israeli league. And 2 years later, he got selected 39th overall by the Charlotte Bobcats in 2011. And in recent years, he played in several countries, such as Philippines, Puerto Rico, and China. And you know, obviously, he has experience with different cultures. And I'm really curious to see how he fits into this one.
The Lioneers' other import will be William Martino, and it's kind of a rarity after Sim Bollar's departure from the Lioneers that they have 2 bigs in there. But that's the choice they're making, whereas the Steelers, of course, countering on a tough back-to-back with Vyacheslav Gratsov having yesterday off, but joining Femi Olujobi in his very first back-to-back action here in Season 3. But the man we spoke to pregame is Little Liu Wang Luxiang, who previously started 13 games in a row before yesterday's game, but still continuing to see his role very important on the team. And it will especially be the case with Jeremy Lin out with sickness for a 2nd straight game in a row. Wang Luxiang this year is one of the league leaders in 3-point percentage, and despite taking a little bit of stumble recently, still is above 40%.
Yeah, and I'm actually really excited to see how Jeremy Tyler fits into the Lioneers. I talked with
我觉得这场比赛特别意义在于，在豪哥没有出赛的情况下，那我们团队不管是在整合还是在整体的表现上，都比之前还要来得好。那也证明我们其实后半季整体的运作、大家的沟通，还有比赛的表现上都有越来越好的趋势，对吧？所以我觉得在少了一个主心骨能够比赛的情况下，我们还拿出这样的表现，算是对我们自己一个很大的肯定。最大的改变在于沟通还有球的传导吧。对啊，我觉得大家都越来越无私，那每个人也知道自己的工作，还有自己在球场上的角色是什么，所以把自己的工作做好，然后愿意跟队友去沟通，跟教练团去沟通，我们就会有一个好的成果。对啊，我觉得这是最重要的。
Wang Lixiang identifying that they do still stand a chance down the stretch as their communication is better, their togetherness as a team has been on the way up. Now the passing is crisper and their offensive role has been doing better, and so part of that could be attributed to Wang Lixiang now averaging more than 10 points a game in his second year. Also one of the local Taiwanese players who spent his high school and even university abroad. Wang Lixiang had a disappointing first year, you could say, but this second year, those 13 starts is a really good note of boost of confidence, and even coming off the bench has been a strong contributor for the Steelers on the scoring end. The head of the officials tonight will be Lin Kunli, the crew chief, joined by Ye Junhong and Hong Yihan. And now we bring you the Lioneers starter from left to right: William Martino, Xiao Sui, Tian Hao, Jeremy Tyler, and Oscar. Gao Guohao, Tian Hao, and Oscar, the two guards the Lioneers picked up in the very first season, are 4 and 5 when they start together. For the Steelers, it's Kratsov, or Slava as we call him, Femi Olujobi, Captain Lu Qiu Guozang getting his third start of the year next to Chen Yongwei. Interesting note about this head-to-head, William Martino has played in every single one of the games, and he is averaging 22 points, 15 rebounds, 3.4 assists, whereas the Steelers are trying out their 5th import duo. This will be 5 out of their 6 games against the Lioneers. The first repeat, and Olujobi and Kratsov are 1 and 3 on the season, with their only victory in their last win against the Pilots. And so it's not quite a streak yet, but the Steelers have 2 straight wins in a row and have an opportunity here to beat an opponent they want to leapfrog in the standings.
我们邀请现场的球迷朋友稍待会跟我们一起倒数3、2、1，由我们的李正宪董事长将球抛到空中呢，就象征比赛。
Local time is 2:37. We are about ready to go. The Lioneers will be in their white set, and the Steelers in their black but colorful Southside jerseys. Kaohsiung Technical High School's executive will be there to throw in the opening tip between Kratsov and Jeremy Tyler. Once again, Jeremy Lin out with sickness and as much as a fever, so he's out for a second straight game, despite, of course, wanting to play all the potential games on his Plus League first season. A quick tip won by the Lioneers as Olujobi gets a quick block to start things off. On left open, he'll try from 3. 6 for 12 coming into the night.
That's a great smart move by Olujobi to slow it down and find the open man with an open 3.
The Steelers starting things off with man defense of Oscar probing, lifting it up, and a nice touch. Up top, looking for an outlet as under 10 seconds of shot clock. Chen Yongwei, Olujobi on the right side, got it.
Wow, and that's what Jerry does so well, is driving in. He's such a great handler and being able to find open passes.
Well, Martino goes to the other side. Tyler with his first attempt. It's no good, but there's Willie Martino stripped as Tyler kind of runs into Jerry there in transition.
Jerry got a little sized up by JT there, but yeah, standing at 210 centimeters. Wow.
So our very first foul of the game. Anyway, and we're receiving the screen. Now a kick out. Joby can make it 2 in a row. Here come the Lioneers. They'd like to run if they can, especially with Oscar's abilities. Tyler looking for a post-up, guarded by Kratsov, but it's Tianhao who got the angle. They won't count the basket. But a first foul for the Steelers, as Wozang was a little bit late there. Oscar in the corner, out to Artino. He'll try for 3, no. Long rebound collected by Gary. Kratsov trying to go with power, maneuvering to the right. Artino commits the foul.
And that is the Kratsov we know. Once he gets the ball in there, he's a big guy. He doesn't have too many moves, but he just muscles it in, and he draws a foul right there.
One thing that we can reiterate is almost exclusively will be moving to his right. So if there's no space, 1 step to the right, he'll try to go and find some space 2 steps to the right. He's averaging 21 points per game on 50% shooting from the field.
Yeah, I thought, he's doing it so many times, figured his opponents would know, but he continues to make space.
A little sloppy with the pass, and it's a turnover down the floor. Wozang fakes out Artino and scores.
Wow, right off the bat, seems like Steelers are gaining momentum, and
the Lioneers indeed respond by calling a timeout. We're only about 2.5 minutes in, and it's a 10-2 run for the team playing on a tough back-to-back. Steelers up by 8.
好的，现场球迷朋友有看到我们的大荧幕上面出现我们的队长郑如哦，希望球迷朋友跟他一起举起你的右手，一起帮我们 Cheer Camp 加油打气。谢谢球迷朋友，低头滑手机的2位球迷朋友，你们在大荧幕上面了。好的，我们的球迷朋友不要害羞，举起你的右手，握紧拳头，非常的好，谢谢这2位球迷朋友。我们的弟弟球迷。 你好，欢迎你们来。然后被我们的镜头拍到，记得举起你的右手 ，fist up, right hand. 那 we are Steelers.
First break in the action. Be sure to like our streams early to get us to a wider audience. It's the Steelers without Jeremy Lin, but up 10-2 in the early goings. And right now, they're playing with much better effort on both sides of the floor right now.
And it's really encouraging to see how Steelers really found their identity and just chemistry with one another despite not having their star player playing recently or in these 2 games due to illness. So this is really building the Steelers' confidence.
They did get a big win yesterday, a comeback variety, but Jeremy Tyler making moves.
Wow, couldn't get the foul.
Away up top. Kratsov looking for Captain Liu. His mid-range is off, but Joby skies high for the rebound and another chance for the Steelers.
Wow, with a good defensive effort. I was talking with Artino earlier in the game, just how he feels about his new teammate, and they're still figuring out, but they're trusting whatever the coach is drawing up.
There's a tip pass, and the Lioneers come the other way. Oscar mishandles it, then goes to the floater. Got his rebound right back, and a little excuse me foul there.
And attempting to shoot the shot while in halfway to the ground. Man, I'm really amazed just how athletic Kaohsiung is.
Only listed at 178 centimeters, but when healthy is a ball of energy. Obviously had that High ankle sprain as he slices through the defense, scores the 2. And their point guard drafted out of Taiwan Normal University, Jerry calling the play. Now it's Ojobi sizing up Artino, the step back, and all net. Wow. Ojobi with a quick 5 points to his name. Because of the interesting scheduling, the Steelers have only had 2 back-to-back games on the season. As Oscar takes a tough turnaround. They're going to call a foul on the rebound. It's going to be on Tyler, his second. Get another look at the goings on there. And that's a pretty easy call to be making.
Yeah, I do like how, he mentioned in his interview how, he is crashing the boards and gonna do his best to rebound and really fit into his role on the team. And he is putting in effort, but right now it just seemed like he can't quite connect.
Backdoor to Jerry, he pushes it up. Got his own board, but throws it out of bounds. Yeah, 2 Steelers kind of stacked up in the same spot.
Yeah, despite that turnover, Jerry, so often he crashes the board despite being the point guard. That is what guards need to do sometimes, anticipating that rebound. You never know, you just might be able to get a rebound.
From close range, it's a bucket for Oscar Gogglehall. In the 3rd season, he's up to scoring to 13 points per game after last year's 11.6. Still is a very good all-around player, though his steals per game has gone down. As Ojobi missing that shot, contested by Tyler.
With a little smile, jogging back. Seems like this would be a good matchup.
Got the size advantage. 2 extra words being said that the referees are going to jump in on.
The ref is like, it's enough. Let's cut it out. Seems like Fenny is trying to pick on him.
Tyler immediately with a post-up opportunity. The fadeaway is up and off the mark. That's off, but stopped. He tries with the left hand and
in. Something new. That was nice soft touch.
On the ground, Jeremy Tyler gets another opportunity for the Lioneers as Oscar off balance. It's Chobozang though with the rebounding foul.
That's a great hustle play by JT. Whenever there's a loose ball, sacrifice his body, taking one for the team.
Hey, didn't notice the head coach, Tony Tenzalong, changing up his outfit. He usually likes the sweatshirts, and now with a polo and a, I think that's not a cardigan. Kind of going fancy now. Ooh. Well, it's Evan Lee Jarre in at power forward now as they set the cross screen. Oscar now in the house. It's Artino who finishes off that possession.
Wondering if that was a lob pass or the shot, but either way, Artino found a way, put the ball in, hoop.
Very nice move to an open, a little loose. It's good. There's Wang Yuxiang. Pass regarding Xiao Sui, that's a mismatch, but passes out of it. So Tian Hao finishes that one with a beautiful bucket. Now with 27% three-point shooter this year.
Yeah, great movement by him. He actually struggled a little bit last game against the Dreamers 5 days ago because he got into quick foul trouble early in the first half, but tonight,
it's Kaohsiung with the layup. Don't see that very often in the half court.
But through the right side. his favorite side.
They switch, so Oscar's covered up the first time. Now attacking the second time around Kaohsiung. What a beautiful finish for number 4. Kaohsiung is the leading scorer for the Lioneers with 8 points. Back door, but that one's cut off. The Kaohsiung, nice lefty finish. And just like that, the Steelers now calling timeouts, having committed a couple turnovers in a row.
Yes, the Lioneers are doing a great job right there, as you can see, defensively, and it just transitions right into offense, being able to cut their deficit down to 3.
Well, Kaohsiung is the man who scored, and getting a look at his progression in 3 seasons with the Lioneers. It's scores on the left column and rebounds on the right column. This year, playing sometimes the starting power forward, averaging 9.2 points per game, 4.7 rebounds per game, and is only taking 7.2 shot attempts or field goal attempts per game, which is 3rd in the locals of the Lioneers. So being very efficient, and it really helps when he's so athletic and can score from really close range.
Yeah, and it seems like in this first quarter, Steelers are really carrying the confidence from yesterday's game against the Brave. Facing a playoff team, you always have that pressure, but when beating them and knowing that your team has the potential to play at that level, it's very encouraging, and we're going to see it right off the bat. The Steelers are starting strong, but they have to cut down on their mistakes, their turnovers, and really set up their offense.
Steelers out of their timeout first. They're going to bring in number 23, Lansafu, and number 2, Jamarcus. Whereas the Lioneers are going to swap out imports. Tyler will be in there manning the center position.
And this is a pretty similar pattern through the games Steelers have. They actually got off to the 10-2 lead against the Lioneers today. In this season, Steelers usually come off pretty strong early on, but sometimes it's down to the second half.
Weber drops the ball on the way to the hoop, and it's the Lioneers on the run again. Tianhao down to Kaohsiung, trying to go with power, and backdoor. Li Jiarui put the shot up, and yes, a made shot for the former captain to the relief and the elation of the Lioneers fans in the building. As Jamarcus leaves it short, though, at the hoop. Missed opportunity for the Steelers. Having made one, another one goes up, but this one is no good. Tianhao from up close picks up his teammate.
Yeah, not sure what the Steelers talked about during the timeout, but seems like it's not working so well for them.
Gratov with a easy mid-range, but the long rebound eventually to the Lioneers. There's Oscar with the left hand, missing it. The Lioneers bigs down low, couldn't finish it off. Marcus slicing, now passing. Weber from the corner. They struggled shooting the ball in the first half, as lucky with that long rebound there.
Kaohsiung flipping over the board on Steelers' side. He seems fine.
In the season series, the Lioneers lead 4 wins to 1, but their point differential is only 19 points. The Lioneers took the first 4 straight wins before the Steelers in game 69, led by Jeremy Lin, got their first win as Olojobi tries from 3. Already have taken the lead. The Lioneers looking to extend on it. Artino. Blocked by Lansafu. Trying again. No good.
Great effort by Lyon. Keeping his hands up and keeping a hand on the ball.
Now it's Jeremy Tyler's turn to take on Lansdorf. Boy with the spin move, the double comes. And the pass right in the middle as Martino able to pick up a foul against the Steelers, who did a decent job to surround the ball right away.
Yeah, I think in this setting, the Lioneers are still trying to figure out what to do with Tyler and his role on the team.
Martino sinking the first free throw, only a 48% shooter from the line. Looking to improve on that.
Ryan, you know what is missing?
What is missing?
I don't hear the drums that I usually hear in the Fengshan Stadium today.
Maybe he had a day off. Could have used them there.
Absolutely, that's usually the main distraction in causing the opponents to have free throw trouble. Oh,
Oscar jumping the pass, and for now the referees will call it unsportsmanlike. Presumably they'll give it a look on the monitor. That's definitely a hard one to take if you're the Steelers, because it's kind of just a 50-50 ball that both players are going after. But it's not uncommon in the Plus League for a transition play to result in an unsportsmanlike foul. You get another look from this angle this time. See Oscar just jumping the pass, and
yeah, he knew they were gonna make that pass. Not quite sure if that's a smart pass to make, but Gaogohao was able to anticipate, and with his athleticism, being able to get a touch on that ball.
So maybe a little unlucky, but the referees are going to stick with that call. Chance for the Lioneers to add on to the lead with a couple free throws and possession. Gaogohao is one of the better free throw shooters in the league, as you get another look.
Yeah, there's definitely not a intentional foul from Jay, but contact is contact.
Sun Xiao will check in. Tasked with guarding Tyler on the block.
Oh, Tyler really want to test out.
He stripped though.
Could not.
And up ahead, Olujobi dodging one and laying it in with a finger roll.
That was a beautiful dance move right there by Femi.
They're looking Tyler's way again. Likes that left block, going with power, but running into a wall. The Steelers will come away with it. Minute and a half to go. Weber sneaks behind
and the
scores the left hand.
Wow. Seems like the Steelers are taking it up a little bit and making Tyler a little frustrated here in his first game in Taiwan.
Marcus got his hand on it, but it's the Lioneers who hang on to it. Oscar moving to his other side. Martino putting it back in, and the referees don't see the little headbutt there. This time Oscar gets the hand on the back for the foul, and won't be free throws yet for the Steelers, as they had one to give. Jarre is looking to come in the game.
And in my mind, something that Steelers need to improve on is obviously putting guys in and making substitutions. As we see pre-game from the stats, the starters of Steelers are getting a lot of playing time, which is good to some sense, but it also creates fatigue and quality of play throughout the season and throughout games.
Moving to the left corner. Marcus Chunxiao, now Captain Liu. Slip, and he blows the layup. And again, Lioneers continuing to push the pace. They want to tire out these Steelers. They played last night at 7 p.m. and again, this game scheduled tip-off at 2:30. Evan, that makes it 2 of 3. A big boost if number 12 knocks down those shots from the outside.
Yeah, even just now defensively, we see that Jay is sticking really close to Gao Guohao, knowing that he's able to put up buckets. But right now, from the Lioneers, they're able to attack many different ways.
Almost another steal as Oscar anticipated that pass. Marcus got to be a little bit smarter when driving to the basket. More tips on the basketball. And they now call it a turnover. Right now the Steelers are a little bit aimless out there without Lioneers.
And with 9 seconds left on the clock, seeing what they could do in this last possession. Obviously, you don't want to rush it. No turnovers. You want to create a last attempt. So let's see what the Lioneers draw up.
Down to Tianhao. And the Tianhao, then Oscar. Nice roundabout play. That pass deflected. And it looks like time will expire. Without a shot attempt, but Lioneers probably don't feel too bad. They went down early and now find themselves up 28-23 after the first quarter. We have these messages coming up for you and the rest of this Plus League ball game after this. The late game tonight will be the Formosa Taixing Dreamers against the New Taipei Kings. Doug Creighton and JJ, the two players in the featured matchup card. But the most intriguing thing is Chris McCullough in playing his first game for the Dreamers against his former team. Of course, coming off the ACL injury to his left knee. And with not that many games left in the schedule before the import and trade deadline, we'll see what they figure out and what all the teams figure out with their imports, especially.
Yeah, obviously it's a really risky move sometimes, right? If you get an import, not sure how they will perform and how they will fit into a team. But sometimes it can be for the better.
Lioneers defend the first option, so they'll go with a mismatch, and Lioneers will airball it from 3. Deep pass, and Tyler eventually corrals it. Lioneers without their guards choose to reset. Here's Jeremy with a quick turnaround. all net.
And there it is, Tyler's first bucket as a Lioneer and in Taiwan.
Away, spinning and dishing the Kratsov. He's short with that mid-range. Quickly down with speed. The way the Lioneers coaches must have instructed. Oh, Tyler open, but he clanks the three.
Seems like Tyler's testing out all sorts of options today. Yeah, it's not easy, you know, being the first game entering this league and playing away with new teammates.
Very random pass, and that's going to be a pretty uncharacteristic turnover. Looking at the game so far, the Lioneers have committed 3 turnovers. That's the 7th on the Steelers as they show off a 2-3 zone. Martino up top. Joker, Zen Warrior down to Tyler. He dodges one defender. And because it was a backcourt violation, the Lioneers only had 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Wow, that would have been on the highlight reel. Unfortunate for the shot clock error violation, but looking at this move again. Yes, unfortunately the shot clock has reached 0.
Point set for the Steelers. Joby attacking downhill. Sliding the feed as Little Lou too strong with the 3. He was 2 for 9, but like he said, he's got to take his open shots just like all the other shooters with any team. Otherwise, the offense might end up turning it over instead. Zen Warrior down to Martino. Spinning baseline, then middle, then going baseline, but he's blocked.
Wow. Slava with the big wall down below, protecting the paint.
Captain Lou with a brick 3. But an extra effort thanks to Little Lou. It's Gary now. Couple of stacked Steelers. As there's a tripping foul by Tyler. That'll be his 3rd.
Wow, this is very unfortunate. You know who had this problem last game in the Lioneers is actually Tian Hao. Early on in the second quarter, he also received 3 fouls. Today, Tyler also struggling with this foul trouble.
Looking for Kratsov on the cross screen. Over to Tanyoway. Wide open. Number 4 missing again. 3 ball's not there for the Steelers. You can kind of understand with their tired legs.
Exactly. I mean, imagine playing a back-to-back game.
That was a nice push shot by Evan.
Yeah, I want to say the Steelers aren't taking contested shots. They're getting wide open and selling and shooting, but unfortunately, the shots just aren't able to go in.
Captain Lou going with the drive, putting it up. Good to just get it on target as he commits the foul in transition, and now that looks way more like an unsportsmanlike.
Absolutely, that was a hard hit.
Zen Warrior still trying to shake that off. Took it right to the shoulders.
Yeah, that was an unnecessary move. Although he was just standing there, he did not have to. He could have avoided that. Oh, Captain Lou.
And also dangerous with Little Lou running by, but it's just going to be a common foul, so Captain Lou should consider himself lucky.
Yeah, I thought at this age you'd be more careful with your body sometimes. But
Martino faking the shot, now going left. High off the glass, no. Ball will go the other way. So far in the second quarter, the Steelers have not gotten any points on the board. Kaohsiung backing down Martino, going left. Oh! But stopped, as Martino might have took something to the stomach.
That's a new move unlocked. Unfortunately, he could not finish.
Evan forcing it up, but it's going to be a missed shot as Martino didn't even join the offense, but still grimacing. The foul recovered as Ojobi with the bad brick.
Good call by Tianhao here, slowing things down. There has been a lot of back and forth. It's important that your team makes a quality shots.
Roscoe will pull up from 3, but no. Lioneers right now defending just straight up. Now Jerry slipping it to Kaohsiung, and there's a foul from the help side. Maybe they'll get some points on these 2 free throw attempts.
That was a beautiful bounce pass by Jerry. Coming off a beautiful pick. Drawing a foul on Martino.
Kaohsiung has 6 points on the game. The first one though, too strong and to the right. So banking on this last free throw to end a almost 5-minute stretch where the Steelers have gone scoreless.
Martino was trying to suck the ball away. Yeah, with the Steelers missing a lot of shots this quarter, you know, the answer, the solution is not to, you know, stop shooting. Obviously, you have to start gaining your confidence back.
Martino poked away. We have 5.8 left on the shot clock. Takeaway on the season is good for 1.3 steals per game. Oscar trapped in the corner.
Wow, struggling.
No whistle, and he just falls out of bounds, they say.
Wow, that was a great trap by the Steelers. Kaohsiung finding himself in the corner, and Femi and Chen come trap him in the corner.
Kaohsiung will give way to Kaohsiung.
Wow, look at here. Kaohsiung giving a little pressure on Jerry.
Pass is deflected. Weber picks it up. Slava stumbling through, and the left-handed finish.
That was a smart move. There was a slight mismatch, even though there were 2 people on him. There were 2 smaller guards on him, and he took advantage of that. And with the left hand, too.
Bad awareness, bad concentration, but the Lioneers will hang on.
Now they're saying the ball's a little wet. I think it bounced off the shoulder, off a sweaty jersey.
In yesterday's game, the Steelers, 13 for 41, almost 32% from beyond the arc. As Tianhao, good patience and good footwork. Extending on the lead. Botan, shot fake, left-handed high layup, no. Going to the basket, but nice athletic stop.
That's a great read.
Target for Kaohsiung as Olujobi takes the contact, finishes it anyways.
And they're slowly inching in, closing the lead down to 6 points.
Oscar, Tianhao, but a little too high. Evan Rejecting the shot, taking a shake with more difficult shot. And another basket for number 12.
Yeah, with his height and the mismatch, that was a less contested shot. That's a great move.
And Jerry with a little bit of room as Kravtsov getting the foul on Willie Martino. Nice feed by Jerry there.
Yeah, it's a great job today by Jerry and Slava being able to find each other, finding the big man in the paint. Yeah, this is a crucial match for the Steelers today. As they stand in the standings, Lioneers are second to last, and Steelers are trying to find their way off the bottom, but also trying to get into the playoffs.
The Lioneers themselves had the 4th place spot for most of the season. Only seeding it 3 weeks ago in week 16 when they were tied with the Dreamers.
Wow. Yeah, a lot can happen.
Back to a 6-point lead for the Lioneers as Kaohsiung brings it up the floor. Evans fakes the shot, nice tempo to the free throw line, but a bad miss there.
Wow,
Jovi with some momentum.
Yeah, Tianhao almost got a strip there.
Marcus on the handoff, then the screen. Nothing yet. It's Sun Xiao who just lost it.
Oh, you always have to watch your back when Xiao Guohao is from the other team, but on this side, unfortunately, Lioneers got another turnover.
Yeah, 4 minutes left to play. And the lowest combined scoring half on the season. I'm looking at only, that can't be right, 49 points. As Jamarcus, nice find to Sun Xiao, who gets the lucky ball.
That's a soft touch he needed. Last time when he attempted a shot, it was just not enough, and this time he was able to put it in, cutting the deficit to 4 points.
Jamarcus taps it. Lioneers hang on. Kaohsiung from the elbow extended. No. Just dancing off the rim. And here come the Steelers trying to close down on a 4-point deficit.
Oh, got a little lucky there, Steelers. Jay picks it up.
In the middle. Got it. Wow. Nothing going on at the rebounding, as at the same time there's a timeout on the floor called by the Lioneers. 3 minutes left in the first half. They're seeing their lead shrunken. We'll be going to a break. Back after this.
相信现场兄弟们有看到我们的高雄钢铁雅典娜，我们手上还拿着个看本，邀请现场的兄弟们一起发出你的噪音，胸大下看大下。再次感谢我们的钢铁女神雅典娜以及我们的吉祥物艾恩。
Plus League and Line are connected. Line Today and Line Room will feature Plus League content starting this weekend. A very strong crowd here in Fongsan Stadium. Last night was a sold-out crowd, of course, probably in large part to expecting Jeremy Lin to participate in the action, but as we mentioned, out with illness, hopefully it's just a week, but we'll have to see. The Steelers have managed very fine in last night's game, and this afternoon at least coming back from as much as an 8-point deficit earlier in this quarter. They seem to be having a much more identifiable offensive scheme. Lioneers bringing number 5, Hsinchu. He's got his first touch of the game, down to Tyler. Trying to muscle his way in, taking the tough shot. Quickly down the other side. Oh, Joby will let it fly. Looking for the high-low as Tyler missing the easy one and then fouled underneath.
As I talked with Artino earlier in the game, and speaking about Tyler, how they're just trying to find a new role for him, but also trusting the coach, what they're drawing up, and figuring out what they can do with his assets.
The Steelers' second foul on the quarter. Oscar slicing but stripped as Artino eventually fouled on the loose ball.
And Suyao was being really aggressive on defense, just kind of matching the intensity. Wow, with a lot of elbow action there. Yeah, as we know, basketball can be a really, really physical sport.
Hands off to Oscar. Two-man game by their team. There's a foul. Little bumped into him. Very quickly, the Lioneers will be in the bonus as the former Songsan High School teammates look like they both got teed up there.
A little too much talking there.
A lot for the referees to manage, and while one referee reports to the table, the other having to report the technicals. As you see Oscar with the extra hip bump, that's really unnecessary.
Too much physical touch there.
The canceling fouls would just mean 2 free throws for the Lioneers.
And without the drums, but we still have the crowds in the stadium. A lot of noises being made under the lights here in Fongsan.
1 for 2 at this trip. Looks like the Steelers are going to trust Sun Xiao against Jeremy Tyler, especially on the defensive end. Now guarded by number 3, former number of Ling Mi. Batov maneuvering right, stumbling and blocked by Artino. Will be out of bounds as Batov trying to plead his case with the referees for a pushing foul. And Artino saying, we finally found a driver who's more deliberate than he is. Tip pass as Sonyoe finds himself free. The runner got it. Sonyoe now has finally got another bucket.
Yeah, it was a few minutes of no scoring from both teams, but
Artino misses the reverse and getting the follow-up.
It seems like he was drew a few contact over there, but really strong finish by Artino.
Kaohsiung can't get the mid-range and a little frustrated with himself, but back on defense. Hall, Kaohsiung, his range too strong. Right now, it seems like the Lioneers lost out on that rhythm they had before. It's Captain Liu with the difficult 3 attempt.
Oh, and rebounds it.
Gets himself back in bounds as Willie Martino called for the reaching foul there. That one's definitely tough to take. There will be free throws coming up. Get another look. Definitely
wow. I don't know. I think that could have been clean, but we'll see what the ref says.
He's going to stick with that foul call. And talk about breaks. That's definitely one in the Steelers' favor.
Yeah, I'm surprised Captain Liu rebounded off that 3-point attempt. Coming back to get a little hustle and create a second opportunity for himself, which he was able to draw a foul.
So Liu will step up to the line. Had a strong performance in yesterday's game. 16 points on 6 of 11 shooting, including 4 made 3-pointers. Though, as I told Matthew, the only blemish, 0 for 1 from the line. Much better tonight, starting 1 for 1.
That's right. Yeah, he made a. Oh,
well, so much for that. He leaves it wedgied.
Put back dunk by Slava.
I'm getting a word from Kaohsiung about the Lioneers. Play coming up, perhaps. Under a minute to play. It's a low-scoring affair. Oscar on the handoff, now getting the screen. With some space, puts it up. Martino gets the follow-up.
Yeah, in today's game, we've seen this several times where Martino follows up with a missed shot, actually by Oscar too. But you know, you never give up on these second chance points and opportunities. You always want to take every possession seriously with quality.
Little Liu with Kaohsiung guarding. Waiting for the screen. They'll finally pull up as awkward, trying to plead for some contact.
Yeah, he was just waiting for the time to run down. Not sure if that's a best option. Trying to sell a foul there. Now Lioneers have just a little under 13 seconds to make the most out of their last possession this half.
Up by 4 with less than 13 seconds left. Oscar maneuvering right. Martino, a little driving kick. Kaohsiung already making one floater, no. As Kaohsiung can't get the shot off. That'll be the end of the first half, 41-37 for the Lioneers. As mentioned, trying to break a little skid here in their 3rd season, whereas the Steelers trying to make it 3 wins in a row. We'll be at halftime and breaking things down from Fengshan Stadium. We're at halftime here at the home of the Kaohsiung 1-7 Live Steelers, who have a halftime performance going on, but you have to come in person to enjoy that. We're on the broadcast. Ryan Chen, the play-by-play, and Paul Liao, the color commentator. It's Shen Wang Xinkai and Aaron Yang Zhenlei on the Mandarin call. And from 7 p.m. tip last night to 2:30 tip tonight, the Steelers certainly show some signs of fatigue, but at the same time, they're putting out a good effort. And the number one thing that stands out to me is the Lioneers only 14 for 41 shooting the ball from two-point range. So the effort of Olu Jobi and Gratzov and Sun Siyao joining the fray is doing a decent job down low against the Lioneers, showing off Jeremy Tyler and William Martino, the import duo, for the first time. Additionally, the three-point shooting has not been a strength on the game. The Lioneers are 3 for 7, mainly on Li Jiarui, hitting 2 of 3. But the Lioneers know it's not their strength, so they've been very patient and very intentional about getting the ball inside, though they have kept their turnovers. Both teams have under control on the game.
Yeah, and I would say the Lioneers, their bigs are struggling a little bit in their foul trouble here. They both have 3 fouls each, and it's only second half. So we might see that becoming an issue later on in third quarter and fourth quarter.
Yesterday, the Braves set a plus league record of 46 free throw attempts.
Wow.
16 of those by Michael Singletary going to the basket. Zaitsev went in there and had 11 free throws, but in this game, the Lioneers 4 of 6 shooting their free throws. Oscar with, in fact, 4 attempts, and only Willie Martino with 2. Meanwhile, the Steelers are 6 of 8, with Gratzov with 6 attempts and Rizunlu with 2 attempts. He's also 0 for 4 from the field. There's the combined team statistics, where, as mentioned, only 3 3-pointers apiece per team. The Lioneers are doing a little bit better job on the rebounding side, and as the Steelers, now with a little bit more inspiration from Jeremy Lin, have also had 12 first half assists. Well, we have another break coming up and another segment of breakdowns from Game 77 between the Lioneers and Steelers. The 5 p.m. game today, the Formosa Taixing Dreamers in Xinzhuang Stadium to take on the New Taipei Kings. It's a repeat matchup from the Tuesday night game between those two teams, won by the Kings, extending their winning streak. There's the leading scores for the Lioneers. Oscar Gogohal getting the start, 11 points. Evan Lee Jiahui coming off the bench for 10. William Martino, 9 points. Tian Hao with 7. And Kaohsiung with a mid-range J for 2 points. And on the Steelers side, it's Karatsov with 11 points. He had yesterday off. And Olu Jovi playing in a back-to-back, 9 points. Cho Bodong getting the start. He's got 5 points. Little Lu knocked down a 3 early. And Sun Xiao had a little lay-in a low-scoring affair between the Lioneers and the Steelers. And one player that's definitely kind of suffering right now when it comes to the fatigue is Captain Lu, as we mentioned, 0 for 4 shooting the basketball. But the Steelers have also done a pretty decent job stopping the first action for the Lioneers. Well, we have about 4 minutes before the start of the second half. We'll be back after this. Strong showing by the Steelers fans and perhaps a lot of Jeremy Lin fans out there. But Jerry Lin 7 out for a second consecutive game with an illness. He is recovering. We'll see if he can join the action next week. Evan Lee Jiahui is getting the highlight package before we get the action started again. 10 points on the game, showing off good confidence. Of course, knocking down 2 of 3 3-pointers really opens things up for his game. There you see the elbow push shot. His season high is 15 points against the Braves, but as the former captain and former star of the Lioneers, not had a great start of the 3rd season, but have plenty of time to turn it around. And on the Steelers side, we give you the highlights of one Olujobi started the game off with that big block there, and then put a lot of his scoring effort into early parts of the game. He's been slowed down a little bit. He has been the rock for the Steelers on the season, averaging 20 points per game, 11 rebounds, 2.2 assists, almost 1 steal per game, and now upped it to 1.2 blocks per game. It's really nice to have a guy who can do it all on the basketball court. The Steelers have not really expanded on their rotations on the game. Starters Olujobi, 21 minutes. Kravtsov, 18.5. Jerry, 17 minutes. Captain Liu, 14. Cho Bo-zang getting his 3rd start, 12 minutes. Sun Xiao has got plenty of action, and of course involved with the double tech between him and Oscar, and plenty of words exchanged between him and new Lioneers import Jeremy Tyler, wearing number 3, as the Steelers will get things started on the offensive end.
And from what I see today, what we see from Tyler, he wants to give it his all for the team. It's actually funny, when he was warming up, I was talking about how if he tried any foods, and he actually tried to stay away from weird foods so he could keep his stomach healthy.
Missed layup by Cho Bo-zang as the Lioneers will run it down the floor. Martino pushed out, looking for Jeremy Tyler, who's choosing to go away from contact, and another missed shot. Really loves to go with that fadeaway. Oscar kind of tripping himself up. Will be a foul on him.
Yeah, it's a dangerous presence when you have Gao Guohao on the court. He might just sneak right behind you.
His 3rd personal foul, as we mentioned. Martino and Jeremy Tyler have 3 apiece in the 1st half, as off ball there was a foul.
Yeah, it seems like Xiao was reaching a little too much right there on defense.
Slava and Jerry working together, has missed shot, but a 2-handed tap in by number 55.
Wow, right place, right time by Slava.
Once again, that's just ball screens all day long for the Steelers. Now Tyler getting the screen, maneuvering right, steps into a jumper, but it dances off the rim. He's only 1 for 9 shooting the ball in his debut. As Olujobi, fancy crossover, the pullback. Yes.
Oh, he's loving that shot right there. Femi, beautiful mid-range jumper. And that's his move right there. He is so comfortable in that area.
And that forces the Lioneers to a quick timeout. Game tied at 41 apiece. It's the Steelers with their Southside jerseys trying to rep Kaohsiung City.
Cheer cam 的时间，当我们的大荧幕导播 take 到你的时候，请跟着我们的正如举起右手，拳头，举起你的右手拳头，非常好，谢谢你。我们的 cheer cam 就是这么简单。好，前面这位球迷朋友也非常热情。你好，欢迎你们来，举起右手，跟我们的正如做出一样的手势。我们的女生球迷朋友，你们好，欢迎你们来。好，我们画面中的球迷朋友都可以举起右手，非常的好。好，我们的妈妈们，你们好，姐姐们，你们好。 哇，非常标准的我们的高雄马东锡啊，这个手臂。好，我们的球迷朋友，
We're tied up in the early goings of the second half here.
非常热情，谢谢各位球迷朋友的配合。
Lioneers
谢谢你们。
not happy with their defensive effort. Just 3 possessions. Or is it 5? I think it's 5. 5 possessions. We've seen their halftime lead down to 0, but here they go on offense. No substitutions for either team. Kaohsiung looking for somebody on the low post. Tyler to Tiao, the 3 is on the way. No. Eventually, Kratsov will corral the rebound, but almost throw it out of bounds as Chobota right to the hands of a waiting Lioneer.
Yeah, not sure who he was passing to right there.
It's crossed up by Oscar, leaving it behind for Artino, but it swirls in and out. Jeremy Tyler right in the middle there as there's a foul called.
Wow, that was a tough shot by Tyler. 3-man on him. Still managed to get that rebound.
He's one of those hands, but Jeremy Tyler, a little bit too much extracurriculars afterwards. Gotta watch out for that. Makes the first free throw. And the second.
Wow.
PA had the wrong song going on, but now they've made their adjustment. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Joby looking to go to that pullback. Goes to the cup. Couldn't get the lay-in as looks like he turned his ankle. He's on the floor, but the Lioneers going on the attack. Joby contorting himself all kinds of ways. It's that right ankle, which he's hurt earlier in the season. Definitely in a heap of pain as a trainer is allowed on the floor to go attend to him.
Yeah, and I think the back-to-back game does not help with that. Oh yeah, as you can see, he stepped right onto Artino's foot during his attempt for layup. That is what basketball players are always afraid of at times when you drive. Always make sure you're taking off at a safe space.
It'll be a little bit of an extended break for both teams, though. The Lioneers getting instructions from Coach Greg. Meanwhile, the Steelers pretty much sending the entire farm over to go help out one of their more popular teammates in Joby. He's up on his feet, but it's definitely an injury that's... We'll see how they manage it, whether they ice him for the rest of the game or if a little bit of treatment will get him back in the action.
Yeah, that did not look like it's an easy twist. It seems like it's taking a big toll on his ankle. And today he is a major component to the Steelers' ability to stay afloat today. So, you know, Steelers are... I'm sure Steelers fans hoping that he could stay in the game and continue to play, but we'll see what the trainers say.
So Sun Xiao, number 20. He'll play power forward. Cross screen for Tyler. Good fundamentals, but doesn't create enough space. So on the repost, going baseline, there's a bucket. And a lot of extra stuff. Looks like a possible delay of game warning. And Chen thinking that Tyler was a little bit extra with that elbow.
Yeah, despite that action, that was a really smart offensive set by Tyler. You know, swinging the ball back out, and the ball eventually got back, and they feed to Tyler, who pinning down Xiao in the bottom and was able to get a basket.
Jerry looking for Captain Liu, who catches and attacks. They say a traveling call. Trying to make it even deeper into the Lioneers defense. To a score and then a stop for the Lioneers, looking to build on this lead. Weber guarding Oscar. They send the double early. Tianhao out to number 3 Tyler, but that's in and out. Captain Liu fakes the shot. He's very hesitant right now as Slava makes the mid-range. Very soon relief for the Ukrainian big.
Yeah, and a very unselfish play by Captain Liu there. Although he could have drove in, he shared the ball.
Whistle as Tyler had position on Sun Siyao.
Yeah, as you can see right now, after Femi's injury, the Siyao and Tyler matchup, Tyler's been taking advantage of this. I wouldn't say a mismatch, but you know, it's definitely to Tyler's advantage.
At the high post, working with Jerry. Now they switch sides, back door. As Little Lou not get the best feed. A little double screen for Jerry, but trapped in the corner. Pretty decent Lioneers defense. Only 2 seconds left, less than 2 seconds left, in fact.
Yeah, not sure what the Steelers will force out of this, but great defensive effort by Lioneers. Outstanding job with help defense and closing out. Make sure everyone is contested. And right there.
Easy steal and very innocent enough.
I think Lioneers got that in the beginning, but Krasov was able to kind of deflect the ball back out.
So it's a fresh shot clock, relatively speaking. Lioneers from the front court, kind of a rare thing to see. Oscar probing for some space, over to Tyler, stumbling his way and eventually falling. A little too late as the Steelers almost turned it over on the pass. They have a man advantage. Sun Siyao with a high archer. He gets the jumper.
Woo. I think that shot almost touched the lights. That was way above into the atmosphere. Siyao.
His second bucket of the night. As the Steelers send a double. Now have to recover. Oscar, 2 seconds left. The shot goes up. No. As Tyler with a little mic and drill. No. Willie Martino with the left hand. That's his best hand.
Man, the Steeler defense is just getting bullied down there in the paint. Yeah, they are a little undersized in the height, but you have to box out when the shot goes up.
Jerry getting the screen, swinging to Sun Siyao. He's already made one. Can't make it another as loose ball. Oh, got a little bit of extra stuff going on, but both players
That's an easy
will
not
get separated, and I don't know what Sun Siyao was thinking.
Not too sure either.
The jumper is definitely not in the healthiest of conditions as both players tangled up, but untangled immediately. Sun Siyao will stay on. Tyler will get a breather.
Yeah, Tyler has definitely been kind of finding his form in this third quarter. You know, attacking the rim and taking advantage of his matchup.
Yeah, attacks on the handoff. He'll put up the runner short. There's Willie Martino, more than 20 boards on the game, but Could not get the bucket. Marcus to Weber. A little momentum. The shot is up. No good on the tip there. Swensiao. Second chance for the Steelers. With a little momentum, the foul, and he connects.
And one.
Relation of the crowd, the Steelers have a chance to tie it here.
Wow, what a finish. With the soft touch, high off the backboard.
Here's another look at William Martino trying to plead his case. Giving ground, but it's Swensiao with a free throw coming up. His alma mater, Songshan, is in the Final Four of the HBL competition this weekend. The free throw, getting the bounce. And Artino, Oscar, the same pick and roll. Nothing opening up. Marcus playing pretty decent. And Tiao slips for some space, but missing again from close. But the Chobo-Tong has a few go down, but it's now the Kaohsiung 1-7 Live Steelers with the lead.
And the crowd is going crazy in here. Steelers with a quick transition, taking advantage of that.
Martino going baseline, he's fouled. Kind of take a little bit of momentum out of the building, but that early timeout by the Lioneers kind of looming large here. Let's see if the players can figure themselves out.
Ooh, with a little no-look pass by Jay. Beautiful execution.
Martino stepping up for 2 shots. He looked good today shooting the free throw. Now 2 for 3. He's already got 20 rebounds. Go with 12 points.
Oh, with a little sneaky move there.
Kind of careless on the inbound. Kaohsiung get an extra possession for the Lioneers, and very quickly back in the game is Tyler, joined by Guo Shaojie. Those are the small mistakes that you really want to avoid.
Yeah, time is winding down. This third quarter. Yeah, Steelers gotta kind of clean up these mistakes that's causing them to.
Nice move by Lee Jia-Rui. He gets around the defense, and just like that, a 4-point swing in essence. Chobo-Tong, the Slav on the post.
Oh, really physical matchup.
Trying to squeeze his way in there with the right hand. The Lioneers with a stop. Oscar will line up a 3, but it's no good. Marcus is running the point. Trips over, and it's a turnover. Guo Shaojie and Weber. Going to be free throws coming up. The former Braves teammates from the first season. Getting a counter in transition. Again, the Steelers on offense. Not really getting into their good sets. And right now, unfortunately, Jamarcus is kind of caught the turnover bug.
Yeah, and right now, it's tough to see, but Steelers could use Olajobi right now in offense and defense. Steelers huddling up, kind of figuring things out.
They're going to go small with Swensiao at center, and in the front court is presumably Captain Liu and Weber. Lioneers have Tyler, Evan, Guo Shaojie with Artino slated to check in. There will be dual imports for the Lioneers.
Yeah, I think Lioneers see this small matchup and want to put some big guys in here. Maybe take advantage of that Steelers don't have.
Not on the same page. Hsinchu throws it out of bounds, and I don't know what Tony is all mad up about. Seems like he might have wanted a timeout there. But he might be granted one right here. They're only down by 3, but of course with the Olujobi injury, Slava probably needing a breather. They have a very important 4-minute stretch coming up. And after finding a little bit of momentum, their offensive in the half-court game has been poor. Let's listen in.
靠近，如果第二波，如果他里面拿球，靠近，不要去拨他，也不要想抄他球，不是盖不到他，你只要靠近，不要让他有空间做动作，跟投篮，这样就 OK 了，你就让他丢吧，啊，然后注意捡那个篮板球，好，然后再来，我们回过头来做一。
The previous defensive possessions by the Steelers, especially in the paint, has been key, as you see some extra stuff going on, and the loose ball, or Hsinchu foul after the jump shot. But the instructions from Tony Tenzilong was to play defense straight up and not even go for the steals, but try to pick up the rebound. There you see Hsinchu with only 5 points, but he's certainly a lot more into his game so far than what will show up on the stat sheet.
Yeah, and the coach definitely mentioned how they don't necessarily have to go up for the block shots in the paint. They just need to make a clean and contest the shot, because right now the bigs from Lioneers aren't really making their shots.
They went to a zone defense, but they fouled Jeremy Tyler, who had deep positioning on Zambuowe. He's got his 3rd foul.
Wow.
In some sense, that was a pretty predictable back and forth for the Steelers.
Is that a new thing Steelers have? The hypnotizing circle? Seems like it.
Sure looks like it. Long rebound right to the backcourt of the Lioneers. So they got another offensive possession, trying to go high-low. Down to Artino, slipping, then shooting. He scores with the left hand, building on a now 6-point Lioneers lead. Foul to give. Oscar playing aggressive, picks up another one, his 4th.
Yeah, some things Steelers will have to look out for defensively is, when Lioneers attack the paint, you have to make sure you either try to not make that pass happen, or you contest the shots that's being made.
Chobozang off to the left. Zimbori or Xiaohei or Joker. He goes by a lot of names. Starts the Lioneers attack.
Oh!
And Guo Shaojie, a little bit too much mustard on that one. A little bit of a breather for both teams.
Yeah, funny thing, I think he passed it to another Lioneers player with that jersey. Not a player, but a fan on the side.
I see. He's wearing the Lioneers Classic jerseys, which is all purple, so not much of an excuse there. Goes on given space, but he'll pass out of it. Waiting from the screen by Lansaofu to Marcus. Flinging it up with the left hand, misses everything. Not really on the same page with Lansaofu's ball screen there.
Yeah, as athletic as Jay is, sometimes you have to move and make the right decisions rather than just counting on your athleticism to get an open shot.
Sticking with a 2-3 zone. Martino trying to be at the high post. Lamb at the low post. Zimbori will try from mid-range. As Jeremy Tyler will score the bucket close to the displeasure of the home fans. Good hands there by number 3, poking it out of bounds.
Look at this, wow. He just grabbed it with one hand and put it back. Grocery shopping here.
Captain Liu will take a shot, but no. Martino finding some space, putting it up and in, extending it to a 10-point lead for the Lioneers.
I'm not sure if the zone defense is working well for the Steelers right now.
Nice steal by Oscar and a chance to extend on the lead, but Jerry stops that break. Almost had a chance for a steal, as I have no idea why they trust Cho Bo-zong in the pick and roll there. So let's see how they seem to have enough rest. He'll check into the game.
Yeah, Steelers definitely need more big presence there in the paint, because most of the pass buckets has been underneath the paint on the Steelers side.
Let's see how it gives Tyler a step. The double comes as Zimbori will launch from deep range. Chance for a 2-on-1. Missed shot, but there's Captain Liu to pick up his teammate. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Martino on the pick and the roll with a nice finish. Quietly bringing his point total up.
Wow!
That's off with a dunk.
With the slam. That was a beautiful touchdown pass from Jerry.
He can quickly make it back in with a stop and a score, but it's Tyler trying to go with power, and they call traveling.
Wow, a lot of back and forth here between the Lioneers and Steelers. After a lot of missed baskets, Steelers are able to find a way, find some opportunities.
And with a 0.12 shot clock, game clock difference, the Steelers are bringing some of their better shooters. Little Lou to bring it down the floor. Lioneers also giving Martino a breather and expecting some more pick and roll. 3 ice to his side. Little Lou starting his move. Picked up his dribble. He's trapped. It's Cho Bo-zong with a tough turnaround. The heave is not going to count. It didn't go in anyway. 62-54 as the Lioneers have really turned around that third quarter and now have a lead heading to the fourth and final frame of this one.
No discrimina a nadie, así que vamos a romper.
Con lo mío todo se puede. La fiesta la llevo en mis genes. Yo soy la reina de los nenes. Mi gente no se detiene, aquí nadie se quiere ir. Soon as I walk in, boys start they talking. Right as that booty sway. Lift up your people, Texas, Puerto Rico, Islands to Mexico.
¿Y dónde está mi gente? Me fue a bouger la tête. ¿Y dónde está mi gente?
再次尖叫声给我们的钢铁女神雅典娜，谢谢他们。
Welcome back to the broadcast. Lioneers holding the 62-54 lead. As you see, Olujobi's got the ice pack on the ankle. Doesn't look like he's coming into the game. Unfortunately, he suffered an ankle turn landing on Byron Mullins' foot earlier in the season. That kept him out for several weeks. Cho Bozan will get to the mid-range, but missed badly. The crucial moment of the game came with 4 minutes left. Lioneers with only a 1-point lead when the Steelers forced to play for a stretch without any imports. Kaohsiung get a low post touch, stopped, and lifting, he scores.
Wow, and the Steelers are really finding themselves in the same position as yesterday.
Jerry, quick layup at the hoop with the answer.
Yesterday, the Braves were up by 7 going into fourth quarters on Steelers, but Steelers were able to turn it around. Today, the Lioneers are up by 8.
Blocked from behind by number 55, and here come the Steelers. A little 4-on-3. Jerry, Little Lou, the shot is on the way. No. Ricochet to the Lioneers' way. Oscar moving left. Tough layup coming up. He was fouled from behind. Not a good back and forth for the Steelers. Open 3 missed, and then a foul the other way. There'll be free throws coming up. Lioneers on the game, 11 for 16. Oscar short and to the right. He's already got 11 points, 4 rebounds, and assist. Just 1. Splits that trip. That's off at the high post. Cho Bozan slipping a pass to him, and Slava with a right-handed finish.
Yeah, beautiful pick and roll by the Steelers here.
Martino getting the fake and the foul on the floor. Good up fake by number 31.
Yeah, Martino draws a foul, but thankfully he was not hurt during his fake. Oh, that could have been bad. Thankfully, he's okay.
Oscar foul from behind. Steelers right now kind of at his mercy the way his handles are keeping the defenders at bay.
Yeah, as we said, Gao is such an athletic player. So quick with the ball, quick with his movements. It's so hard for whoever is defending him, you know, follow him and stick to the space because he creates space wherever he goes. But it seems like it's not his free throw shooting day.
The cheer fans are going as Oscar calmly makes that second one. Back to an 8-point lead. Captain Lu's in the game, trying to get free from Evan. Antonio fakes the shot, up with the floater. But Artino pulls down another rebound. Kaohsiung had that one pop free, and in fact, they'll call it a turnover. Not a great exchange for the Lioneers. Another look at Kaohsiung.
That's a great drive, however.
It was Tsuyoe, in fact, putting his hands in. Bats off. Martino with a nice stop. And of course, not easy, but the left-hand shot is missed. Looks like the referees will give the Steelers another chance, though.
Yeah, right there, Lioneers forcing Slava to go to his left. And, great, outstanding defense by Artino right there in the paint.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Slava will step into one and bury it.
Yeah, that looks pretty familiar. Yeah, he has been doing that earlier this game, too.
He's now got 21 points, leading the game as Evan down low. Unlucky there, getting a 3-second call. Or our producer is indicating it could be a... No, it is 3 seconds, excuse me.
Yeah, I think he was arguing how he just got the ball, but Evan, made a few pivot moves, and it probably is around 3 seconds.
Second turnover by the Lioneers on the quarter. Yoe slicing, leaving it for Katsov, who's blocked. Lots of Lioneers crashed in. Gary, a little bit stuck, deep inbounds. Captain Lu saving it from a backcourt violation. Lots of time left. Little Lu choosing not to pass as Cho Bodang looks for a rebound.
Smiles a little there. The air ball turn. And an offensive opportunity. Oh!
A pick and coast-to-coast layup for Tsuyoe. And they close it in within 2 points, and Greg pleading with his players to calm things down. They'll head toward the bench with 8:25 left. We have a timeout, the last one of the game for the rest of the action.
好的，已经接好，谢谢你，这边的球迷朋友。3楼的，最后一个，给我们前排的观众，谢谢你们。
Well, just as we thought, the Lioneers in solid control of the game. The Steelers ran out of energy. A sneaky steal and score by Tsuyoe, capping off an early 10-4 run by the home Steelers, trying to win their 3rd game in a row and keep their elimination number at 11, with the Dreamers playing in the later game.
Yeah, and unfortunately today, Femi, who has been a presence for the Steelers, injured himself late in the third quarter. The rolled ankle.
Up close, it'll just be out of bounds. Kaohsiung, the closest Lioneer.
Yeah, Captain Liu smiles and like, you're not gonna sell the foul. It was a clean.
Oscar, good job using the screen, leaving Tianhao. He'll go to the cup and miss as Jeremy Tyler will score an extracurriculars as Kaohsiung and Captain Liu in a double foul.
Yeah, it seems like.
Look it up.
Seems like the Lioneers coach is trying to tell the ref we might need to replay that.
On the made shot there, you see Captain Liu with hands to the face. And Kaohsiung catching him in the right spot.
Oh!
You definitely can see how both players were being roughed the wrong way. You see hands on the shoulder, then a little tap of the elbow to the chin. That's a rough play that it's definitely not going to be easy, but the referees have got to clean that up. Now that we're here in the fourth quarter, any single call will have a elevated sense of importance.
Absolutely, and seems like those were some unnecessary movements by Captain Liu. Small movements, but unnecessary.
Kaohsiung has taken plenty of shots to the face in his Plus League career. And no, that was just an unsportsmanlike call, and certainly tough. As I don't know how aggressive, but it certainly was a touch to the face by Captain Liu Zhenlu, who's got his in a healthy share of physical altercations.
Seems like Xiao might have grabbed his foot a little bit, but
well, it's just a normal foul in the end, so the first by the Lioneers. Anyway, through contact, will score.
Sensational drive by Jerry.
Adding to his point total in the fourth quarter. Tayaway now with 6 points. Kaohsiung getting the ball screen, looking, stepping through. There's a whistle. Even more for the referees to untangle now. Looks like 55. Gazov called for the foul. Get another look. He was reaching in. Those two free throws as Lioneers goes down on the back end.
As we can see in this last bit of fourth quarter, both teams are getting a little emotional and riled up. A lot of physical contact, aggressive plays being made.
Nate free throw back to a 4-point lead. Really tested the Steelers' mettle, and now the Lioneers trying to end a losing streak. To go back door, but Kaohsiung reads the pass and slaps it away.
Yeah, that was a great idea, but that was a forced pass.
Evan with the miss on the layup. It's Captain Liu to Jerry Chobozang. And a foul as Captain Liu went down to the floor.
A good help by Tyler Monterblock.
foul, presumably on Evan, getting a little bit late to the spot.
Yeah, I'm impressed that Captain Liu is still making these moves at age 36. Got some agility in him.
Too strong with the free throw.
And the Lioneers bench and away section is making a lot of noise.
Only 3 points on the game. It's going to turn 37 in just about a month. 0 for 2 trip.
Wow, the few Lioneer fans making a big difference.
Evan got the switch, then the pass, slipping through the hands. He's got an advantage with the right hand, lays it in. Not a great play, but eventually he finds 2 points. That's all that matters. Motion offense from the Steelers. Until Cho Bo-jang chooses the turnaround shot and another miss. Besides the first quarter, he has not found the scoring touch.
Now the Steelers right now is testing out, picking up high, creating space for the guards to drive or for the pick and roll. However, it has not been able to work in the recent possessions.
Funny enough, Kaohsiung alum Tian Hao commits a travel there. He is the only player between these two teams coming out of that high school. Their administrator with the ceremony opening tip as Hsinchu cans the three.
Wow, cutting it down to a 3-point deficit.
A little bit of overpass. Oscar saves it in bounds. Tyler getting the foul. No.
A little push.
An offensive foul, and Kaohsiung ends up all the way behind the LED board by the media side. Let's see what the referees eventually call. First, an offensive foul. And an unsportsmanlike. Get another look. You had the swim move and then the extra tap on the back.
That's a Tyler's defense. Kaohsiung did have his hands on Tyler's head a little bit, but yeah, he did have he pushed him back after the call was made.
Admittedly, he might have gotten away with even more things early in the game, but the referees probably saw enough.
Yeah,
5 personal fouls on his debut. Kaohsiung almost airballs it.
I would say the refs do not have an easy job today. There are a lot of tough calls being made.
And there's more missed free throws by the Steelers.
Wow, these missed free throws just now might just come back and haunt the Steelers. We'll see.
We do have possession. A lot of game left. Jerry getting the screen, putting it up and getting the bounce.
Tough basket.
Tayo weighs big money in this fourth quarter. Screen for Evan. He's got a low post possession, going baseline. Nice move with a reverse layup. Nice setup by the Lioneers, well executed. And of course, the important finish by Evan. 16 points is his third season high. Hsinchu counting with a bucket of his own.
Yeah, It was a little mismatch there, and space was opened up. Great movement by the Steelers.
They go for the same play, but they get the switch. Artino looks another direction. Now they get it to him, but he's at the elbow. He elevates and fires.
Oh, Basketball getting the rebound on the ground. Oh, Artino forcing a jump ball.
Went down on the rebounding effort. They'll stay with the Lioneers. Substitution to get Zembori in the game. They did get one of the smaller guards of the Steelers. Switched on to Evan. Previously got that reverse layup in that last time. Did not even get the pass. Oscar Little, the big screen, and Artino slips to the basket. No good the first time, and the second one is made.
Yeah, Artino is definitely taking advantage of this smaller lineup Steelers are presenting right now.
Weber Tumbleways in there. As Jerry, this time missing the first one. Glatzoff missing his push shot. They get into the range they want. Can't come away with points. Under 3.5 coming up. Oscar dancing left, then right. He's in the mid-range. The shot is up and through. And just like that, the Steelers call timeout. A lot of tired legs out there, as 4 of their 5 have been out there the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, not an easy battle for the Steelers. Come off a back-to-back game, and as you can see, fatigue is kicking in.
Oscar has also performed admirably, eventually making up to 13 points. Sounds like the Steelers will be running their motion offense. You see Jeremy Tyler with a double-double in his debut. And the Lioneers average scoring led by Anthony Amenez, 24 points per game. And then Tarico White with 20.5 per game. Artino, 18.6. And Sim Mular, in his second season of the Lioneers, 18 points per game, but now in the service of another basketball team here in Taiwan. There you see AB sitting with Iboka, who's also another important piece for the Lioneers now as a local big. Little Lou getting into the mid-range, a shot, a big bounce, and Artino secures the board. Got an open look.
And just on that stat line, AB is really a presence to whichever team he is at. I remember when he was at the Steelers, making big difference and adding great value to the team.
Entry pass missed as Taniaway to Slava. And he picks it up off the deck. Captain Lou with an open 3, no. Chopel dunk overshoots the putback.
Wow, so many opportunities by the Steelers there. A lot of second chance points, but just could not seem to finish.
Kaohsiung with a little guard, and goes to the baseline, stopped. To the other side, Captain Lou, Little Lou. Nice move, and eventually a foul to kind of quash the sloppiness. Will be free throws.
Yeah, similar to yesterday's game. Steelers' opponents facing foul trouble in the fourth quarter.
Captain Liu only 1 for 4 from the free throw line and only 1 for 6 from the field. First free throw off glass. He's done that before this season. It makes sense given how he was shooting his free throws long before. He's dealt with a lot of hand and wrist injuries in the early parts of the season. Way short with the second one. Oscar guarded by Chobotsang. Can't get it back as Artino spins baseline, tapped around. 1 second left. Evan puts it up. No good.
Wow. Great defense by Steelers, staying tight with the Lioneers.
100 seconds left in the game. Little Lou pops free. No good. And there's a rebounding foul. Chobotsang with the clear out foul.
Yeah, and it seems like we're going into shooting 2 for the Lioneers now, as Steelers also go into foul bonus.
5 personal on number 14. And Oscar so close with that first one missed.
Yeah, as the time is winding down, you can see the Steelers feeling the urgency to get some buckets in.
1 for 2. This is, of course, as we mentioned, a low-scoring affair, and the free throws are going to matter down the stretch. The Lioneers, only a 61% free throw shooting team on the season, the lowest in the Plus League. The Steelers are sitting at number 3 at only 70.6. Let's listen to the Steelers timeout.
正如国中，我们叫 ghost 鬼 ghost，OK， 他一来走了，立翔上去 ，fake screen， 跟着走，史老板跟着走，立翔继续走。 立翔第一个闪到这里来，你也继续过来，开始攻击。你跟史拉巴2个人进来，明白吗？假的，假的，你还是要利用速度突破。好嘞 ，Go， Come on， Go， 1 2 3， 是的。
For those of you basketball play aficionados, I heard Chen call for a ghost set where Slava and Wang Liuxiang, Little Lou, will be carried up in the action. Lioneers counter Xiaosui, Li Jiarui, Oscar, Joker, and Artino. A balanced lineup. The Steelers still without a real power forward in there. He goes to the screen, then Slava actually screens. Artino with the nice hands. 4-on-1 for the Lioneers. Xiaosui fouled and one.
Wow.
Only a minute 17 left in the game, but could that be the nail in the coffin? Excellent defensive hands by William Artino there. Xiaosui did the rest.
Wow, crucial moment, crucial play. Captain Liu attempted to stop him, but could not seem to stop.
Plenty of time left, but after missing the execution, Captain Liu fakes the shot and 2 bounces and out. Gotta worry about the time. It's a 3-possession difference between the Steelers and Lioneers. Less than a minute to go. Martino puts it up quick, gets his own board back, and on target. A lead up to 9 points. That might be it. Lopsov fakes and moves and fires. He swirls it in. They got to get stops now.
Yeah, Kaohsiung with some experience here, slowing things down, trying to drain out some time.
Maneuvering left, forcing it up and somehow getting it to fall.
And Kaohsiung, as clutch player he is, making that.
That missed shot by Little Lou. The game will expire after they bring it to the front court. And the Lioneers do indeed snap their 7-game losing streak and get an important victory here on the road. Only their second of the season. The other one against the Steelers by just 1 point on the other side of the calendar in 2022. 85-76 is the final. Their next Lioneers game is next Sunday against the Braves in Huping Gymnasium, whereas the Steelers will also play on Sunday, the earlier game at 2:30 in Tongyuan against the Pilots. Well, coming into the weekend without Jeremy Lin due to illness, 1 win and 1 loss seems to be a expectable result for the Steelers. Certainly not what they were hoping. And Willie Martino will be the player interviewed in the post game.
Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. Just to play as hard as I could. We needed to win really bad today. Obviously, we had a new guy, and you know he's a little bit bigger than I am, so we were kind of running a lot more towards him. And I knew that I would have a mismatch on the offensive glass, so I just went as hard as I could at that and really focused on that until it became my turn to start scoring. And the team, Oscar and Tien and Sonny, they did a great job finding me, and it was just a great team win tonight.
Aaron Yanzele in English asking about how they're getting their new import involved.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's been out for a little bit. He didn't travel during the pandemic and play, so you know he's only been here for 1 week. So we're just trying to get him incorporated with how we want to play, get his pace of play ready and his rhythm back going. And once we do that, I think he's going to help us a ton. It's a habit from a long time ago, so yeah, but now I can feel it in my throat. So thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, thanks to Willie Martino, fellow Taiwanese as us, running off to the locker room as a part victor in the Lioneers overcoming the Steelers on the road. He put in a monstered effort. As you observed, he had as many as 17 rebounds in the very first half, which all those extra possessions count for the Lioneers, not known as the most offensively efficient team. They end the game shooting 33 for 86 and missing 9 free throws, but they eventually get it done on the road. And for the Lioneers, playing 2 months away from Hsinchu County Stadium, that's going to be a huge test for this team. We'll be going to one final break before wrapping things up in the postgame. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast. We got this messages for you. Well, if you've enjoyed Plus League basketball, there's another one coming up in about 10 minutes. It's the Dreamers against the Kings in Hsinchu Stadium. Wang Xinkai and Yang Zhenlei on the Mandarin broadcast. Paul, thanks for joining us again. We'll see you in the next one.
All right, thank you.